Hey guys, Adrian Kid Guru here, and today I will have another Q&A. This is part 2 of the Q&A series, question and answer for you guys, FAQ, whatever you want to call it. And today we're going to be answering some questions from Google+, Twitter, email inbox, and of course my YouTube inboxes. So if you guys want to send a question in for next week's Q&A, I'm going to try and get it scheduled, though I'm not really good at organization. I'm going to try and fix that so we can get it like every Thursday or whatever it may be. You can hit me up on those networks, Google+, Twitter, my email, digitaldojos@gmail.com. And of course, the YouTube inboxes at Laker Coolman or Digital Dojos, whatever you prefer. Just entitle it Q&A. If you're emailing me, entitle it Q&A so I can find it. And again, if we get a lot of questions, we won't be able to answer them all, but we'll try to answer, or do our best to answer them all. If we don't get to them, we'll do it on the next episode, etc. So with that, again, you guys can contact me on all of those networks for some question and answer. Today, I have some questions. First off, I want to start off from Google+, but before I get into that, I want to thank Michael Pitt, who made this background for me. I know you guys can't see it perfectly because I need to kind of fix the interlacing on the TV and stuff like that, and on the camera. But I do want to thank Michael Pitt at zerostudio.co. I'll leave his link below so you guys can check that out. He made a couple of wallpapers for me, and I'm going to be featuring those as I do videos. Anyways, guys, let's get into question number 1 from Mario B on Google+. Mario asks, many thanks for this opportunity, Adrian. What are your overall thoughts regarding Google+? Moreover, what do you think of Google's performance as a social networking concierge, or sorry, I always have a problem with this saying this word in general. Anyways, so Mario, I want to say Google+, I've been using it a lot lately, especially since it launched. I was a little late to the game. I didn't get my invite till maybe a couple weeks, or 3 weeks after Google+ came out. Overall, though, I'm really liking it as of now. It's kind of, it has that Facebook feel, but it's much more different. You don't have walls, you don't have all that junk. It's kind of more simplified. And what I've noticed is really that a lot of geeks are going to start to use, are using Google+, or early adopters. You see more of a community that's more socially, or more social and more active on Google+. I've seen a lot of people use Google+ as their blog, because you get a lot of feedback, you get a lot of +1s, you get a lot of comments, you get a lot of responses from your circles, I should say, because that's how you organize your friends. And organizing your friends is a little bit easier in Facebook, with circles and adjusting your privacy settings with circles. I enjoy that. Circles aren't revolutionary, but they're pretty good. I've tried a couple of Hangouts, and Hangouts are pretty decent. Quality is really good. I love how it switches from people to people when they're talking. But I've had some, Hangouts are great and all, but then if you get too many people, then it kind of gets kludgy. But overall, I'm really liking Google+. I'm trying to use it much more often. Again, you guys can add me on Google+. I'm going to put my link right here, the simplified link. I think it's like g.plus or something like that, /Kidguru. You guys can check it out here. Add me on Google+. I'll be sure to add you guys in my circle. I'm posting my latest video content out there and stuff like that. So, okay, with that, I hope you guys, I hope, Mario, you're enjoying Google+. What do you guys think about Google+? I want to hear it in the comments below. But, yeah, overall, I'm really liking it. I'm starting to use it more than Twitter right now, because you don't really have a limit. You can post a lot, you can share a lot of content, but I'm just hoping it becomes popular and takes off. In terms of what I think of Google's performance in the social networking market, I guess, it's something I was kind of questioning, because when they came in with Buzz and they came in with Wave, they're both promising, especially Wave, but then they kind of faded off when it died down, especially Wave. Wave was really promising. Buzz was, half-half. But I'm thinking Google+, from the startup it kind of started up like Wave, where it had a huge, projection. But I'm thinking Plus is going to hang around for a while, and it's going to aim to be one of those competitors, especially with the networks like Facebook and stuff like that. It's definitely going to be up there, because it has hit a couple million users already in the first week of launch. So yeah, definitely check out Google+, guys, if you're not on it. All right, heading over to the next question on Google+, from Adam Radcliffe. My question would be, how long do you plan on making content, and what kind of content would you love to do that you just have not had the chance to make based on the resources which I do not have yet? So, I plan on making content, honestly, as long as YouTube's around, as long as the internet is around, as long as, I'm living. I'm going to try and make content for you guys. I've made it for almost 5 years now. I've made it since I was, I want to say 12 years old, 11 years old, if you count my very first videos, non-tech related. I'm 16 now. I was a former YouTube partner on this account. I'm also aiming to get a YouTube partnership on Digital Dojos. I've been on YouTube for quite a while. I've making content all over, YouTube, eHow. I've made content all over different networks. And I really just enjoy sharing the knowledge and getting you guys to get your feedback and learn new stuff. Because, while making videos, I learn stuff. I watch other videos and stuff like that. So I plan to make content as long as I'm working in this field of technology and, content producer is what I like to consider myself. Now, content I would like to make that I really haven't had a chance due to resources. I've gotten a couple new cameras. I mean, I've gotten this new 1080p camera. I wanted to do higher quality content. I want to do more on-the-go videos. I recently got a car, as you guys know that. I probably want to do more of that. I like to do a little bit more personal stuff. You know, I had a personal channel a while back. I haven't really uploaded to it. But, you know, kind of more behind-the-scenes type look. I want to do some green screen effects, stuff like that. But really, I just haven't had the time to kind of set up the space in my room. So yeah, basically the main resources right now is just holding me back. Or to be honest, I'm really lazy at times. So time-wise, you know, I need to set aside time and really organize some stuff, make some room. I'm going to be moving into a separate office later on, and that's, you know, a couple months go down. But when I move into that, definitely I'm going to expand on some stuff I want to do, content I want to create. All right, next question on Google+. Hayden Ahmed asks, or Hayden Ahmed, sorry. Nobody ever comments on my request for questions, so here's mine. Are you more for Windows or Mac, or maybe both? I hope you answer it, and I'll do a video response as well. So, I'm answering your question now, obviously. I consider myself a power user. I use all three, to be honest. This is my Mac right here, actually. It's running off my MacBook on this 32-inch TV. I run Windows right here in front of me with this dual or triple monitor setup. And I actually have a Linux laptop down here below, which you guys can't see. But to be honest, majority of the time I'm on Windows just because my main setup, my main three monitors consist of Windows, and my MacBook can only do so much. Though, I would have to say, if it came down to it, to preferring, in my personal opinion, I would choose Mac, just because Mac has tons of software that can benefit me, that Windows does provide. Either it's paid or, you know, it doesn't work as well. There's a lot of great Mac software. Not only that, Mac can obviously run Windows alongside, you know, a separate partition, boot camp, whatever you want to do. So if I ever needed my Windows, you know, apps, I can definitely, or easily get them running through boot camp or anything like that. So to be honest, if it came down to it, I had to pick, I would rather have a more powerful Mac, like an iMac or something like that, as my main machine. But yeah, so that answers that question. With that, guys, let's move on to a quick Twitter question from Smallzy. Smallzy and a couple of other people on Twitter asked me if I have Xbox Live. I was talking about this a couple weeks ago on Twitter, or last week. And I do have an Xbox Live. I'm going to put my gamer tag right here. I just recently got back on Xbox Live. I play a little bit of Black Ops, some other games, Assassin's Creed. But to be honest, I haven't really been on Xbox lately, but I'm hoping to get more back into gaming. This is the main TV I use back here for my gaming. Alright, so I hope to get more Twitter questions, but really that was honestly the most when I was getting what's my gamer tag. So, yeah. With that, I do want to answer some general questions I got from email. A lot of people are asking my camera setup. Right now, I'm using the LifeCam Studio HD 1080p, 720p to 1080p webcam. It does record in 1080p, but not natively. You have to use a VLC, not VLC, you have to use something like VirtualDub or another third-party program to get it working. So it's advertised as a 1080p camera. It's you have to kind of do a workaround. 720p looks great. I'm using that right now. Reason I'm not using this 1080p camera because I need to move a lot of files off of it. This is the one I recently bought. It requires SD card. I'm only using the onboard memory, and it's nearly full. So most of the time I'll probably be using this. But usually when I want to get a quick video out, I just use a webcam so I can directly upload it if I'm not going to edit it or anything like that. But yeah, that's my main camera setup. Lighting, stuff like that. I just have one big desk lamp up here. Overhead lighting, that's pretty big. I'm looking to get some studio lamps or, you know, soft boxes. I have 2 tripods, a mini tripod, and a you know, I guess a full-size tripod, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and microphone-wise, I'm only using the on-built one. I don't have an external microphone. My Snowflake broke. I'm looking to get a Audio-Technica AT2020 very soon, though. Alright, with that, let's go back into the YouTube questions. And I don't know why these weren't open. These were open just a second ago. But let me quickly open these in the YouTube inbox, which you guys can send me questions on either channel. So, some people were asking what software I use to record on my screencasting. Screencasting-wise, I use, actually it was from Haze Wave Videos. He asked, how can you record Skype conversations in split screen or like Uvu or any video chat like that? There's some software out there like Pamela, Pamela.biz are a former sponsor, so that is a disclaimer. I've used their software for a while now. They do really great job of recording your Skype conversations, either audio or video. I'm not so sure about Uvu. You can also use screen capture software if your computer can handle it to capture that as well. I personally am using Camtasia. That was provided by the guys at Camtasia, or as I should say, TechSmith, for review. But you can check out Camtasia. It's kind of more expensive. If you're on the Mac, ScreenFlow is another alternative to that. They also have Camtasia on the Mac. So yeah, you can check that out. Alright, another question in the inbox I got was from, let me scroll down here. It was about, let's see here, I think it was Safi B2222, about Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas is the editing software I've used for quite a while now. I kind of skipped out on versions 8 and 10. I started out on 8 when I first got Vegas. It was, I think I had Movie Studio, the one that costs like much more cheaper than Pro did. I recently upgraded earlier in the year to Vegas 9. I know Vegas 10's out, but there's, Vegas 10, obviously, the Pro editions cost a lot of money. And Vegas, if you've never used Vegas, there's a lot of features that you don't need in it if you're not, a super professional editor. I'm not a professional editor. I don't edit movies or anything like that. I just edit I guess you edit my videos for YouTube. But I use Sony Vegas 9 as of current, and he was asking about overlapping videos and how do you get them to kind of overlap on each other and move out. It's all about event pan crop. I did an old video on Vegas 8 talking about event pan crop. Basically, you click on the event pan crop window, you would have to keyframe your window moving out. It's really simple. You just basically drag along the keyframe where you want. So when you want the video to move, like let's say 5 seconds in, you drag it to 5 seconds on the timeline, adjust the video to the right, 10 more seconds in, adjust the video again. I guess hand movements won't really explain, but you have to check out the interface. Anyways, I'll leave a link to that video below so you guys can check that out. Anyways, guys, that consists of the questions for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love to hear your guys' questions, and I'll love to provide answers for you guys. I'm going to end this video, add the links, everything in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry this ran a little bit long. Don't forget to check out my website at digitaldojos.com. With that, guys, I will catch you all in the next video.